Mixed martial arts, MMA, is a full-contact combat sport that incorporates techniques from various martial arts and combat sports. Its history is a rich tapestry that spans many cultures and eras, evolving from ancient combat sports to the highly regulated and popular sport we know today. Ancient origins. Pankration. One of the earliest known forms of mixed martial arts is pankration, an ancient Greek combat sport introduced during the 33rd Olympiad in 648 BC. Pankration combined elements of boxing and wrestling, with minimal rules, and allowed striking and grappling. It was a popular event in ancient Olympic Games and other Panhellenic festivals, celebrated for its intense and brutal competition. Roman gladiators. In ancient Rome, gladiatorial combat also exhibited mixed martial arts elements. Gladiators trained in a variety of weapons and hand-to-hand combat techniques, often fighting to the death in arenas. While these spectacles were primarily for entertainment, they contributed to the development of various fighting styles and techniques. Middle Ages to early modern period. Asian martial arts. During the Middle Ages, martial arts flourished in Asia, with each culture developing its unique styles and techniques. In China, the Shaolin monks practiced kung fu, a comprehensive martial art that includes strikes, kicks, throws, and joint locks. Japan saw the rise of Jiu-jitsu, judo, karate, and later aikido, all of which emphasized different aspects of combat, from grappling to striking to joint manipulation. European martial arts. In Europe, knights and soldiers trained in various forms of combat, including grappling and striking. Medieval wrestling, known as catch-as-catch-can, was a popular sport and military training exercise. Bartitsu, developed in England in the late 19th century, combined elements of boxing, jiu-jitsu, cane fighting, and savate, French kickboxing, representing an early example of hybrid martial arts. Early 20th century. Vale tudo em Brasil. In the early 20th century, Brazil developed its own form of no-holds-barred fighting known as vale tudo, anything goes. These matches featured fighters from various martial arts backgrounds, including Brazilian Jiu-jitsu, luta livre, capoeira, and boxing. The Gracie family, particularly Helio Gracie, played a significant role in popularizing Brazilian Jiu-jitsu and showcasing its effectiveness in vale tudo competitions. Catch wrestling and shoot fighting. In the United States, catch wrestling and shoot fighting emerged as popular combat sports. Catch wrestling, with its roots in European grappling, allowed a wide range of holds and submissions. Shoot fighting, developed in Japan in the 1970s, combined catch wrestling with striking techniques from kickboxing and Muay Thai. Modern era. Founding of the UFC. The modern era of MMA began with the founding of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, in 1993. The UFC was conceived by Art Davie and Rorian Gracie as a way to determine the most effective martial art in a no-holds-barred tournament. The early UFC events had minimal rules, no weight classes, and pitted practitioners of various martial arts against each other. Evolution of rules and regulations. As the UFC gained popularity, concerns over fighter safety and the sport's violent image led to the implementation of stricter rules and regulations. Weight classes, time limits, and standardized rules were introduced, transforming MMA from a brutal spectacle into a legitimate sport. The unified rules of MMA, established in the early 2000s, standardized the sport globally, incorporating weight classes, rounds, and a list of fouls. Rise of global promotions. Following the UFC's success, other MMA promotions emerged worldwide, including Pride Fighting Championships in Japan, Bellator MMA, and One Championship in Asia. These organizations contributed to the sport's global growth, showcasing talent from different regions and promoting international competitions. Influence of media and technology. The Ultimate Fighter. The reality TV show, The Ultimate Fighter, which premiered in 2005, played a crucial role in popularizing MMA. The show followed aspiring fighters living and training together, culminating in live fights. It introduced MMA to a broader audience and helped propel the UFC into the mainstream. Social media and streaming. The rise of social media and streaming platforms further boosted MMA's popularity. Fighters and promotions used platforms like YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram to engage with fans, share training content, and promote events. Streaming services made it easier for fans to access live events and past fights, expanding the sport's reach. Current state and future prospects. Global popularity. Today, MMA is a global phenomenon with millions of fans and practitioners. The sport has transcended its violent origins to become a mainstream athletic competition, celebrated for its athleticism, strategy, and diversity. Fighters from various backgrounds, including wrestling, boxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-jitsu, and karate, compete at the highest levels, demonstrating the effectiveness of a well-rounded skill set. Women's MMA. Women's MMA has also seen significant growth, with pioneers like Ronda Rousey, Chris Cyborg, and Amanda Nunes breaking barriers and headlining major events. Female fighters have gained widespread recognition and respect, contributing to the sport's overall diversity and appeal. Future developments. The future of MMA looks promising, with continued advancements in training methods, sports science, and athlete welfare. The sport is likely to see further globalization, with emerging talent from new regions and increased opportunities for fighters worldwide. Innovations in technology, such as virtual reality training and enhanced analytics, could also play a role in shaping the next generation of MMA athletes. In conclusion, the history of mixed martial arts is a story of evolution, adaptation, and integration of various combat disciplines. From ancient Greek pankration to the global phenomenon of modern MMA, the sport has undergone significant transformations, driven by cultural exchanges, technological advancements, and the relentless pursuit of martial excellence.